What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap. We're going to go over a little bit of a mental thing, my plan moving forward, and we're going to go over the video that's going to come out tomorrow. Alright guys, so we're going to go over a few things here in this video. So, grab a drink of water, sit down, and I think that you're going to find a lot of value in this video, okay? We're going to go over today's trades. I have two trades, one green, one red. We're going to go over why I've taken the risks I've taken over the last few days. We're going to go over what I'm going to do moving forward, okay? And we're also going to go over a little bit of what tomorrow's video is going to be about. So let's go ahead and jump into this. But before we do me that quick favor. I put a lot of work in these videos. Smash the like button for me. It really helps out. Comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you traded or just say hi. All of that combined with subscribing, if you haven't, helps out with the YouTube algorithm and pushes the channel further up in the searches. So the videos in the channel are suggested more often, helps it grow. And as the channel grows, so will we all, because we're going to continue putting out all this content that you guys definitely enjoy and always let me know about. Also, remember to let me know if there's any video you want me to do or work on, and I'll look into it. So today, I started off green. Right out of the gates because yesterday I purchased a put on Tesla really far out of the money. It was $627.50. Strike expiration date February 7th. So tomorrow only bought one, cost me $2.90. When the market opened, Tesla had gapped down, and I was looking for it to break, well underneath $700 and go down to $670. I didn't expect it to do it in the very first two candles of the day or anything like that, but I did expect it to stay underneath $700 so that I would continue holding that put. Right out of the gates, though, we did get a nice little drop, and there was like a little bit over $8 on the ask on the put, and I was in at 290. So I was like, you know what? That's a huge gain on this, and I can just get back in for a day trade. I didn't really want to manage that one put all day long, just because it's an expiration tomorrow, so time is going to decay. Time value is going to decay on it. So I put on an ask at $8. I'm in at 290, $8. That's a really good win, right? But no fill. So I ended up dropping that down to $5 at one point and got a fill there on the ask. But the spread was nuts because I'm going to show you. I think when it was on the ask at $8, the bid was like at $3. It was insane. I'm going to show you that. Then I got back in for another put, actually two puts on Tesla because we had, look, let's zoom in right here. We had, this is the opening bell, 3-minute candle. We pushed up, okay? And then this is yesterday's like low area, right? Yep, you can see it right there. Well, the low is really 704, but we had this little low right before the close, okay, right there at 715. And it also coincides on the daily. If we go to the 15-minute chart, let me show you that. So these are all the things I was looking at prior to taking the trade. So right here, you see this little top right here? It's like that whole area, 715, 730, okay? So I thought to myself, I'm not going to give it a 730 because we already set that pivot there. Let's go back 3 minutes. We already set the little pivot, right? So we're here. Well, we're almost there. Okay, so we're here. We set that right there, that like resistance right there at 715. And then we start to pull it back in underneath VWAP. When we do that, I buy a contract, just one. And then I believe in here, I added a second contract because, we found resistance at VWAP and the 9 EMA, just like up here in this area. I was like, okay, this is great. I have two contracts now with a cost basis of $20. These things could be $40 like that. They can go to $40 like that. All we got to do is come back down here and test the low a day. Take one contract off there, a little bit, $30, $35. Take one contract off there from 20, from 22, my first one. And then hold on to the other contract, looking to see if we can get down to the 670s. Where do I get the 670s from? Well, just the daily level right here. 670s, which is the low of this huge day. So I thought to myself, if we can do that, then today it's going to be like a solid $3,000, $4,000 day, maybe more. Okay? Maybe more. So I'm perfectly comfortable risking about $1,000 on this trade. Now, this risk sounds a lot bigger than what I normally take, and we're going to go over that and why it's that way, okay? But let me show you the action we get. I started to hold this 710 as my line in the sand. I figured if we break over 710, this thing's just going to get squeezed out. So as soon as we broke 710 right there, I got out of it, and Tesla did that huge move. And now it's just, you know, pulling back there. Like, I'm going to stay away from Tesla here. I'm still up, like, really nice on the day, right? I'm on the week, like $6,000. So it's been an awesome, amazing week, the best week I've ever had trading. I gave back some of yesterday's profit, some of today's profit, a little bit of my older profit, but it's fine because I had the cushion to do so, right? I was already up over $7,000 on the week. So to give back some and still be up $6,000 on the week, I'm super happy, comfortable with, no problem at all. Now I do have these trades live here. We're gonna go over them right now, and then after we go over those live trades, I'm gonna go over the risk that we were talking about, why I've taken the risk I've taken, and what I'm going to do moving forward. So stay tuned, you know, don't click out of the video. Let's go ahead and jump into the actual live trades. So here is the swing trade. Here's the swing trade. As you see, February 7th strike, 627.50, sorry, expiration 627.50 strike. I only have one contract, cost basis 291. The market has not opened. Right here on the right hand side, you could see the ask and the bid. Okay, this is the options chain. The market opens right there. Look at that. The market opens right there, and look at this bid and ask. The bid is at $3.10. I never even saw this, and the ask was at $10.45. Dude, that would have been awesome. You know, if Tesla would have just held that 700 as resistance and just dipped, this little contract right here would have gone off huge. I mean, I still made a real nice gain on it. You know, don't get me wrong. I still made a real nice gain on it. See there, I put out an ask. I put out an order on the ask at $7. The ask is $7.50. I put out an order at $7 to try to get filled. You know, in between the bid and the ask. You see the bid at $3.10, but no dice. We get that quick little drop right there. Look how crazy that is, though. We get the drop. Now we have a drop here, and the bid is $2.70, and the ask is $4.85. That's crazy. What I do is I just put out, you know, I put out another bid. Another order at $7.05 to sell. No dice on that. You know, I'm patient with it. I'm really patient because, you know, we're holding underneath $700. So I'm thinking, you know, as long as we hold under 700, we should dip, you know, further. But no dice on that. So I end up just, when we get this action back over to 700, I just put out an order at $5 between this bid and ask, $4.45 and $5.35. I put out an order at $5, and it gets filled. It says $199 there, but I really filled $208 and 95 cents. So that's what I made on that one, almost $210. That's what I made on that one right there, and that was it. Right now we move on to the next trade. The next trade. Man, I tell you, it really had me salivating because I thought we were gonna get it. We have this perfect setup here. This is why I get into this contract. We have this perfect setup here, which is we failed to push up above this pivot. Okay, we're holding 710 as resistance. We have VWAP resistance, 90 EMA starting to curl down. If we get this 90 EMA to curl down underneath VWAP, we should see new lows, increasing volume as we pull back. Okay, and we get that, but then right there we get that little action at 690, and I'm concerned we might have a double bottom here, but I felt that maybe this double bottom, you know, wasn't true yet. I don't know if it was a mental thing or what it was, but I guess because Tesla, you know, it's weak right now in a sense. You know, it just went from $900, almost $1,000 down to a low of day of 687. So in 2 days. So, you know, I thought maybe we would have more downside. We get that action there. And when we get that action, I add my second contract. I was like, this is a no-brainer now. We failed that attempted bounce. We should come back down now here and test at the very least the low of day, where I would take one contract off, hold on to the second. I knew at this point I was easily risking $1,000. Easily. But I knew we had a potential of an easy $3,000 to $4,000 win on this. We try to get that action, and I'm like, ugh. All right, now what do I do, Jesse? Do we just stop out of this here? And a bunch of times in the past, I've done that. I've just like been like, okay, well, this isn't working how I exactly wanted it. I'm gonna get out of here. In this case, I know I have the cushion. My size is okay. So I'm like, I'm gonna just trade my chart. And my chart tells me 710 resistance. It's a pivot. If we break over 710, then we'll squeeze out. As long as we don't break over 710, I'm gonna hold on to this, because a bunch of times where I've just panicked out of it right here in other situations, then we've just boom, failed it, rolled it over hard, and I've left tonnage of money on the table, and I'm not about to do that. So it's not that I was being stubborn or greedy or being emotional. It's just that I said to myself, I'm going to control my fear, because I was afraid. I'm going to control my fear, and I'm going to trade my chart. And that's what I did. And I'm really happy with that. You know, I lost a lot of money. I ended up losing $1,500 on this trade. You know, taking $200 that I made in my swing trade, I lost $1,300 on the day. But like I said, I'm still up $6,000 on the week. So it's perfectly fine. It's within the realm of normalcy for the week. Okay, for the week. Now we're going to go over what I'm going to do moving forward here on risk. We get this action here, and I get excited again. I get excited again because I'm like, okay, we're failing in front of that 710. This is a nice big candle. But then it starts to pick it up, and look at this next candle, a higher low. I'm like, come on, man, higher low, higher low, higher low. This thing is probably going to squeeze out, but I'm going to stay true and hold onto the chart. If we break over 710, I'm out of here. And then we get this candle here, and it starts to fail, and I'm like, okay, maybe we got this. And I'm like, yes, look at that. I was like, yes, let's do this. Let's break under $700. If we break under 700, I thought for sure we'd come back down here to 690, right? Tesla never makes it easy. Look at that. It picks it all right back up. All right back up. And then we got this candle here. Do that. And as soon, you saw that. As soon as we broke 710, I got out. Look at this. Look at this. Watch. 710 break. Boom. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want any part of this. And we know what happened after that 710 break. I got executed at $13.15 from $20 cost average. So $7 a share, basically 200 shares, 2 contracts, $1,400. And then we know what happened here was no looking back. It just went all the way to 770. So, you know, and now it's consolidating sideways. I'm not touching Tesla again. So now you know what's happened. I've lost today. What is that? About $1,300. It was about $1,500 minus my $200 win in the swing trade. So about $1,300. Like I said, still up $6K on the week. Happy with the week's performance. Happy with my trading. Happy even with this red trade. I managed it well. Moving forward, what I'm going to do here is I think that the easy trades on Tesla, you know, with the huge moves are done. I think, for me at least, you know, like the easy one, we're like, okay, I can buy this. It's going to gap up for sure. Oh, I can buy this. It's going to gap down for sure. I think those are done. I really do. Unless something huge happens today with Tesla. You know, I think Tesla might close today above $700. And I think it's just going to start to get a little bit more complicated to trade. So for me, I'm going to stay away from Tesla for now until it shows me some easier trades. I'm probably going to stay away from Tesla, and I'm going to stay away from its options. The options are mean. They're meaner than Tesla. You've seen these spreads. You saw yesterday when I went over this. So I'm going to probably stay away from Tesla for now until I see some easier trades to be had on it. Now, if I do see an easy trade on it, I am going to take it. All right. If I see the easy opportunity, I'm going to take it. Now, as far as my risk moving forward, this week you've seen me take big risk. Okay. You've seen me take $1,000 risks, but I've made, you know, big money on it. Even yesterday was a nice $700 day. The day before, you know, $6,700 on Tesla. So what's today? Today's Thursday. So you've seen me take some big risks, you know, these last few days, even last week. My risk, and this is what I'm here to tell you guys, because I know, you know, a lot of new traders do follow this channel. My risk is not $1,000 a trade. That is not me. I'm nowhere near that. I've done that with Tesla because the chart commanded it, because the risk reward was there for some huge potential moves without major slippage. Okay, this is not a low float stock where I'm gonna get in with, you know, risk, you know, $1,000, right? So it's a 20-cent risk. I'm gonna grab 5,000 shares, right? I'm not gonna do that because that's not gonna happen. That thing's gonna dump It's a low float past my line in the sand more than likely, and I'll be gone. I'll be out like $2,500 like this. That's not, no. When I trade my regular low float stocks, my risk will remain the same. About $200, maybe $300. It all depends on the chart. Maybe some days I won't feel like taking that risk, and I only feel like comfortable with $150 risk on the table, right? But my risk reward is always going to be the same. If I'm risking $200, it's because I expect the chance to make, $400 to $600, maybe more. If I'm risking $150, it's because I see the potential to make $300, $450. So that's always going to be the case moving forward here. Now look at Tesla. Look at that. Look at the move I was talking about. It's crazy right now. So moving forward, I don't care if I have this $6,000 buffer here. Moving forward, my risk is going to remain the same. Base hits win baseball games. Base hits win games. Base hits for me are still the same. 100 to just under $200. Doubles are still the same. 200 to just under $300. Triples are still the same. $300, right? Just under 400. Home runs are still the same for me. 400 and up. Grand slams are still the same. 800 and up. Okay, so that's still the same for me. That has not changed. And I'm not telling you this because I want you to be like, oh, Jesse's not, he's going to start trading these huge trades and making this huge money. This channel's no longer. I'm not telling you for that. Okay, because everybody watches people and they like to see people make $6,000 a day. You love that stuff. I'm telling you this because I want you to know that I'm keeping this real and that this is my actual risk tolerance. Okay, and I don't want you to be like, oh, Jesse's doing it, so I should do it. No, you do what you have to do for you and your account. Believe me, I'm gonna do what I have to do for me and my account. Okay, so the reason I took these risks is because I saw a greater potential for reward that was a greater chance of actually working out. Like I fully expected that gap up on Tuesday. I didn't think it was going to gap up that high, like I said in the video, but I did expect a big gap up. So I knew what I was risking and I knew what my, for sure, more than likely potential reward was. It gapped up way more than that, made me way more money. Yesterday, I wasn't patient enough. I left like about $1,500 on the table. It is what it is. Now moving forward, when you see me go back to trading regular low floats and regular stocks, that aren't $800 stocks, you're going to see me take the risk that I've been always taking that I've been taking this year so far. I think I have found my sweet spot, and that's where I'm going to live for the next few weeks, the next few months, until I have more of a cushion, and then I'll bump up the risk a little bit more as long as my accuracy is right. But that's it. I really wanted to get that message out to you guys, show you what my day was like today. Let me show you these orders before we exit out of the video. I sold at $5 like you saw me on those 290s, 22.40, add 19.50, and then I got stopped out at 13.15. That really sucked, but it is what it is. And it's still a real nice green day. Oh, before I forget, tomorrow's video is going to be a video lesson on emotions. And it's going to be something that can be applied to not only trading, but a whole lot more of the stuff. I hope you enjoy it. And remember to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, comment in the comment section below. I'll catch you on the next one.